Hey everybody, so I've been tying up some simple sculpins, trying to fill a box up, and a buddy asked some questions on how to put them together, so I figured the easiest thing to do is shoot a quick video. Be a lot easier than trying to explain it. So here we go. This is the finished one. It's done on a 22 mil brass eumer tube, but I don't think the tube matters so much. This one's got a little bit of weight to it, but whatever tubes you have will work fine. And I finished this off with a little monster cone as well. Let's get started. So for thread, again, I'm using veevus A. white, but color doesn't really matter. You won't see anything behind that cone. So I'm going to start my thread just in front of the brass on the liner tubing. So a little dab of super glue. And make a little thread base. So first material to go on, a bit of rabbit strip. So I've pre-cut a piece here, and if you notice on the end here, I've tapered it. Can you see that? There we go. So if you taper it, when it gets wet, you see you get a nice sharp point to the tail instead of just a blunt point if you leave it like a square cut. I'm going to tie this in right in front of the brass. And tie this in fairly tight. It's a small tie-in point, so if it's not insecure, it's just going to pull right out. Okay, so the next material to go in, just some rubber legs. These happen to be the wapsi, pearl and orange, but really whatever color, whatever you got lying around. So I'm going to do 4 on each side, tied in the middle, and then doubled back. Just kind of line them up. Get them roughly in the middle. It's not too critical. Okay, once you get them where you want them, crank them down, wrap forward a bit, and then I'm going to fold the front bit backwards. Okay, and then because there's a big bulk of thread there, I like to put a drop of super glue. And even though it looks unsightly, we're going to cover it all with the laser dub anyway, so you won't see any of that. So for this fly, I want a little bit larger head, so I'm going to use two different kinds of laser dub. You could go natural. I like to put a little hot spot in, so first one I'm going to tie in, just fluorescent orange. taken a clump and I've already preened it to even out all the fibers. So I'm going to go roughly in the center, fold it over the tube, take kind of a loose wrap to get everything trapped kind of neatly. Once you have it all encircled, crank it down, a couple of good wraps, and then I'm going to fold this all back. Bring my thread through, put a couple wraps in front. So right now this is matted down, it's a big mess, but we're going to brush it out when we're done. And frees up all the fibers. It looks a lot more alive. So the next clump we're going to tie in is just brown. And again, I've evened out all the fibers. And I'm going to do the exact same thing. So roughly in the middle. One loose wrap. 3 or 4 good tight wraps. And then I'm going to fold everything back. And pull my thread through and get it in the front. Okay, so I don't whip finish these. I'm going to put a little bit of super glue on my thread, build up a neat little head. Okay, and the last piece to go on, the eumer monster cone. So again, take some crazy glue. Put it on where the head is, and I'm just going to slide this, push it right on to where I build up the little thread base. Okay, so that's it for the tying. So now I'm going to cut the tube maybe 2 or 3 millimeters in front of the cone, and we'll bring it back and brush it out. Okay, so I've cut it real close. Now I'm just going to hit it with a lighter. Kind of mushrooms over the end. There we go. So now I'm going to put it back on the mandrel. And just give it a good brush with a stiff toothbrush. There you have it. It's a simple conehead sculpin. You can mix and match the colors, do whatever you want. For more steelheady stuff, you can use some pink, or purple, or blue barred rabbit. Same with the laser dub. Colors are endless, but nice, quick, easy fly. You don't have to invest an hour or two tying something super nice if you lose it.